Section 9. The mind can attune to 3,000 worlds. Up to this point, I have been describing the power of the mind and how its thoughts gain more power as they develop into concepts and then into will. Now, I would like to take this idea a step further and explain the principle that the mind can attune to 3,000 worlds, which was taught by the Chinese Buddhist monk Tian Tai Chi 537 to 597, more than 1,000 years ago, atop the Tiantai Mountains in China. At that time, I was guiding him from heaven. The teachings I was giving him from the world of the ninth dimension were as follows. Everyone has a compass needle of thoughts within their mind. This needle swings constantly and points in various directions all day long. It never knows any rest. Even monks who have devoted their lives to spiritual discipline do not know peace. If a beautiful woman walks by, the needle in a monk's mind swings wildly. If a monk sees a delicious meal, the needle moves again. If a monk sees others advancing in their spiritual awakening, the needle veers off once more. If a monk's master admonishes him, the needle jumps again. In this way, monks' minds know no peace. True enlightenment is found in a state of complete harmony and peace, not in a state of constant turmoil. Tian Tai Chi, you must gain a deep understanding of this truth and teach the needle of the mind to point in one direction, the right direction. People will never attain peace of mind as long as the compass needle of their mind remains in motion. In the same way that an ordinary compass needle always points north, so should the needle of the mind always point in the direction of Buddha, just as the North Star shines in the sky to guide people at night. Tian Tai Chi, you must teach people to live with the will of Buddha as their own. This is the true meaning of having an unshakable mind. It is also what it means to have faith in Buddha. The mind is truly mysterious, yet it points the way forward. If your mind is filled with anger, you will be attuned to the Ashura realm in hell, the hell of strife, and before you know it, your life will be full of destruction. If your mind becomes fixated on sexual pleasure, you will become an instrument of spirits in the hell of lust. Even those who seek Buddha on the path to spiritual awakening may find the needle of their mind pointing in the wrong direction. If they become arrogant and boastful, they will mistake the voices of devils for the voices of Tathagatas and Bodhisattvas. Then they will mislead people with lies instead of truth, and fall into the abysmal hell as a result. If, on the other hand, your mind is always filled with good thoughts, the needle of your mind will be attuned to the world of goodness of the fifth dimension. Your friends and ancestors in heaven will watch over you with a smile. If you devote yourself to helping others, remain humble and modest, and continue to seek the path toward Buddha, your mind will connect to the world of bodhisattvas in the seventh dimension, and you will become a living angel on earth. There are those whose minds are firmly focused on spreading the truths. They teach the truths with a pure heart, and their lives serve as models for all people. Their minds are already connected to the world of Tathagatas of the eighth dimension, and they receive constant guidance from Tathagatas in heaven. The needle of the mind indeed moves in wondrous ways. Tian Tai Chi, you must deepen your understanding of this truth and help others who are undergoing their spiritual training on earth. Heaven and hell do not only exist in the other world, they also exist here and now. They exist in your mind. The needle of your mind can point in all directions, and depending on your thoughts, you can immediately attune to heaven or to hell. This is the teaching of the mind can attune to 3,000 worlds. Once people become aware of this truth, they will want to set aside some time every day to calm their minds. Enter a meditative state, look back on their day, reflect on their lives, and correct their wrong thoughts and actions. Tian Tai Chi, the noble eightfold path that I taught in India, was based on this law that I have just now revealed to you. Heaven and hell exist in the minds of people living in the material world, and their thoughts and the state of their minds in the material world will determine their destinations in the next. This is why human beings must live their lives based on the Eightfold Path. The Noble Eightfold Path is composed of the following: right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Only when people have mastered these 8 principles can they maintain the right state of mind and reach human perfection. 天台气意, correct your thoughts and deeds based on the Eightfold Path, and spread this teaching that the mind can attune to 3,000 worlds. This shall lead to your enlightenment and to enlightenment for the people of the world.